We're live.
We are live. Welcome, everyone, and Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Frostbyte.
Merry Christmas, Tiger. How you doing, brother?
I'm okay. And Merry Christmas to Gassed Out, Elite. And so far, that's it. And just us so far.
Oh, you know what's funny? I never knew that was Elite. That's pretty cool.
I don't get it.
ELEET. So the 7 is the T. You got the 2 E's. Brilliant.
Okay.
What's up, Aspiring? How are you?
Hey, welcome. Merry
TJF.
Christmas.
Metal
Merry
Matt.
Christmas, Metal Matt. TJF. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Hope you all are having a wonderful evening.
And who else to celebrate a Christmas with than Frosty? Not exactly Frosty the Snowman, but Frosty.
I am wearing a white hoodie.
Well, that's true too.
Here.
Jackalope, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Tony, John Camper, Anthony Call, Tony McClosson, or is it McClauson? Pete Clark, Merry Christmas.
Plus, you don't want me to do my imitation of a snowman anyway. I'd get in trouble if I showed you my carrot.
God almighty. Depends on where the carrot's at.
You know, I got kicked out of my local grocery store.
How so?
Well, so I was going through all the carrots, and the manager came over and said, "You know, Frosty, you shouldn't be doing that." I says, "Well, how else am I supposed to pick my nose?
How else what?
How else am I supposed to pick my nose?"
Okay.
Christmas jokes, you know, the kids like it.
Okay. Just got, hold on. What, there it is. Things just got real. The hat's on backwards. There was some truth to that. I'm getting old. Nickel stacking. Merry Christmas.
What's going on,
Well,
Nico? How you doing, Cindy?
Cindy, Merry Christmas. Oh, I like that name. Cindy Tigress. That's my girl. Don't tell wifey. Coin Crew, Merry Christmas. Crafty Stack.
Hey, what's up, Coin Crew? Hope you're having a good evening.
So I want to welcome you all back. This is going to be a little bit special. One of the things we're going to try to do today is to give away 2 ounces of silver, because I have passed 2,000 view hours. So that's going to be handled, and we'll probably do some additional things. And I might, if properly encouraged, I might consider doing a duck race, but my type of duck race. So those of you who are not duck race fans, I think I'll change your mind about Tiger's duck race. So anyway, first of which I want to thank all of you for being so good to my channel. Hey, MR, Merry Christmas. Destroyer of Wombs. That's really weird to say Merry Christmas to. Okay.
That is kind of ironic, actually.
Yeah, it is. It is, especially when you consider that we have this upcoming holiday because of a very special womb, Mary's womb.
So Aspiring, you'll dig this. This is pretty classy.
Yeah, I think you'll enjoy it, AA. So basically, hey, Michael Stacking, welcome back. TB Buff, Merry Christmas. So what I was planning on doing was giving away 2 ounces of silver. If your name gets pulled, you get to pick from one of these 4 types. You don't want this one. You don't want to take my sister home. If she gets out of the cage, all hell will break loose. Hey, D. McCoy, welcome to the jungle. Merry Christmas. Invisible River Ranch, welcome to the jungle. Merry Christmas. The squirrel's here? I just saw Keith. Is Angel here? Bozo Big Talk, Merry Christmas.
I didn't see Miss Coin Crew.
No, maybe she is
No,
maybe
I haven't
she's
seen Miss
not.
Coin Crew.
You know, one of the things I might consider doing in the future is doing some auctions, but the one time I did it, I was kind of disappointed how things went. So I'm not going to do that. I don't think, not today. I think I'll do that when I get a little bit more experience under my belt with live streaming and that type of thing. Rural Girl's here. Merry Christmas, Rural Girl. So this is kind of more of an impromptu thing because my work life has gotten in the middle. I have this home visiting job that I do. It's very challenging. And my old employer is the one that canceled my work. Every month keeps asking me back. So now I got a phone call last night. They want me to go work for them at a different hospital. And maybe, just maybe, it might be a good thing. We'll see what they say. I'm also trying to get some additional work in another state, and I'm waiting for the state medical board to get that handled. That's not easy. So all in all, things are kind of really all up in the air, and I believe that Jesus is going to make it all happen as he always does in his own time, which is certainly outside of my understanding. Good to see you, Rural Girl. Good to see you, Cindy Tigress. I love that name. Check Stacker, my brother from another mother. We're going to have to do some kitty co-op. Okay, so what we're going to do as far as the giveaway goes, my wheel of names isn't working right, and I don't know why. And Frosty has been gracious enough to let me use his wheel of names to run the names. So he'll be collecting the names off of the chat. The giveaways will be for subscribers only. That's right, MR. Yankee broke my wheel. Maybe we'll get our vice president to help me fix it. If not, and then Frosty, because he's pretty swift about things I don't know. But totally rigged wheel. We stole it from Yankee. That's right. That's right. Don't let anybody else tell you any different. Kelly O'Neill, Merry Christmas. He did more than jinx it, AA. I think he stole a lot of parts out of it. We can do dice. We can do dice. It depends on what we're doing. I have nothing against doing the dice. I have them here, ready to go. Besides, it is Christmas, so I don't mind doing a little bit more. So, yeah, Coin Crew, he jinxed the wheel. He did more than jinx it. He stole some parts out of it. That's right, D. McCoy. He won't let me have an unrigged wheel. So, by the way, it's not ready yet. I think the raw material for rigged 5 is done, at least in the raw version. So I got approximately another 50% in raw material to put together before it starts getting edited and made ready for presentation. So that's on the way. So those of you who enjoy Rigged, please feel free. I hope you like Rig 5 as much as you liked Rig 4. The only one that seemed to do a little poorly was Rig 3. All the other ones did did great. Well, Nickel, you can't have my hands, dude. I like my skin. You're going to have to find another tiger to skin if you're going to want to get some gloves. This tiger needs to have his skin. He's always spreading rumors about gloves. Can you believe that, Frosty?
Nope, that's terrible.
So anyway, let's start off with. I'm going to start off with a little bit of some stuff we used to do. Okay. For a dime. What is the name of my wife's channel? That's only part of the answer, Ellie. I need the whole thing.
Metal Matt.
I'll go with that, D. McCoy.
Oh, I forgot about the and you.
What's that?
Forgot about the and you.
I thought D. McCoy got the and you. Yeah, I see and
No,
you.
I forgot about it.
Oh, well, okay.
Of course, I'm not entering because I'm on panel, but
I'll tell you what, I'm going to give Spokane also because he got the LLC in there. I was actually hoping to get the entire thing. Okay, for those of you who have subscribed to Dog World and You, hey, Christopher Smith, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Passion Art. So for those of you who have subscribed to Dog World and You, put a 1 in the chat. If you haven't, a 2. And if you never heard of it, put a 3. Okay, for those of you who have not heard of it, this is my wife's YouTube channel, Dog World and You. She does an incredible job of training dogs. She hasn't bred for about a year now. We're starting to see the market not as good. And by the way, I want to put out a little side note to all of you. Thank you, AA, for putting up her channel. By the way, for those of you who subscribe, who haven't subscribed, you subscribe, you send me an email, and I will send you both Dog World and You and Tiger Stacker stickers. So if you haven't subscribed, please do. By the way, to make the subscription stick, I've learned this the hard way. Yankee shouted out my channel and my subscriptions went up and then they started coming down. And I think YouTube takes people out unless you do the following. You hit the subscription, you hit the like, you leave a comment, and you hit the bell notification. That seriously locks you in. Okay? And those of you who have not subscribed to this man's channel, you're missing out. He's highly intelligent. He's very good at numismatics. He's very good at
so
numismatics.
I put in both her website and the YouTube. I know other people have put the YouTube in, but I put in both.
Okay, thank you very much. So if you subscribe to her channel, you'll get both the Dog World and the Tiger Stacker stickers free of charge. Just email me that you did it, and I don't want to sit here and verify this is on the honor system. Okay. The next thing, this man, if you haven't subscribed to him, please do. Very intelligent. One of the few people I know that can make numismatic coin collecting fun for a stacker. Because I think about weight, and before I started hanging out with Frosty, I didn't understand a lot of what was going on in the numismatic world. I just released my version of the video that he already did about how I increased my stack. He got 7 piece dollar coins that were harder to find, and I got 14 back that was less numismatic, but added to my stack. There you go. So, by the way, I gotta get one of those green screens one day. So that's gonna be cool because I can do all. Yeah, you kind of fade in and out with that thing. It's almost like watching Bewitched. You know,
Oh, you should see what happens when I wear my green hat and my green shirt.
that's got to be cool.
It's
It's got
trippy.
it's got to be like the Harry Potter cloak of invisibility. By the way,
Yeah, one of the funnest green screen moments I've ever saw was the weather lady who did it. She
oh
wore a
really?
green long sleeve dress, and all you could see was her head and her hands.
By the way, this is the closest thing in reality that we have to wands from Harry Potter's world. These things do so many different things now. It's almost like having a magic wand. However, this one here has done the impossible. He's got a wand that is stackable.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
And there he goes. Voldemort's wand.
Yeah, this is a really cool pour.
That is so cool. He did a really good job at that.
Yeah, almost 12 ounces of silver. There you go.
I always wondered how she did that. She must have incredible facial muscles.
Well, that's what Tabitha used to do, right?
Yeah, because she couldn't do the facial thing. So I've got to look that up. How in the world Elizabeth Montgomery did that? I bet you that's how she got the part. That, in fact, she was really
Maybe.
cute.
Yeah, maybe.
Which it's still amazing. The argument still goes on. Who was prettier, Samantha or Jeannie? Or who was more powerful, Samantha or Jeannie? They still argue that point.
So, Jeannie,
Well,
by far,
powerful or pretty or both?
powerful. The reason being is the only three things that a genie can't do is grant more wishes, bring somebody back from the death, or have somebody fall in love with you. Those are the three stipulations that a genie cannot do. Otherwise, they have phenomenal cosmic universal powers.
But isn't a witch able to do those things?
They're very limited. In order to do things like healing and stuff, they have to use potions and stuff. So it's more of a medicinal thing. So, oh yeah, genie by far, not even question.
What Jeannie powerful or Jeannie pretty?
I think Tabitha was, or not Tabitha. I think I Dream of Jeannie was okay, but Samantha was way prettier than I Dream of Jeannie.
I'll give you that. I think Jeannie had the youthful, pretty, and Samantha had the sophisticated older woman pretty, which is a lot hotter.
Yeah. Plus, I like space, so I liked Darren. He was an astronaut, so hey.
Well, yeah, there you go. And I love aeronautics. I am a pilot. I haven't flown in years, but I am a pilot.
I'm an airhead. Does that count?
Yeah, me too sometimes, especially when I'm waking up. I'm not a good morning person. Okay, here, depending on how hard this one will be, the most recent Dog World in You video. Who was the spokespeople on that video? I'm waiting. No, not grandkids. I'll give a dime for the rot and the cat and hoodies, Crafty.
It's yeah, I didn't see that one. I haven't seen the new one today.
Now, who got that? That was correct.
Boxer and cat would be Michael Stacking.
No, but before that, it wasn't a boxer. That wasn't the boxer was the subject of the video. The rot or Rottweiler and cat would be Crafty.
You want to know something really funny? It's actually quite
Rex
ironic.
and Max, destroyer of wombs. Okay, I'll give you a 25-cent piece for that. Rex and Max. Okay, what were you saying, Frosty?
So what's really ironic is that the video that I put out for Saturday
Okay.
is Who's in Your Corner, which has a boxing ring, and then your wife put out like hours after I posted that video, the boxer.
That was an amazing story.
And it wasn't coordinated or planned.
That was, yeah, I can't wait to see that.
So
The funny thing is, that was an amazing story. And that brings me to something I really want to bring forward to everyone. Her world, what we call Dog World, not just the name of her company and her YouTube, but the actual dog world. Are you sabotaging Yankee? How am I going to sabotage Yankee? So anyway, getting what I'm saying, we have an amazing community. Stackers, numismatists, we're all pretty much doing the same thing but different. But for the most part, uh, um, our community is way more supportive than her community. No, rectified. He's not on, and let's put things in perspective. When I am doing a rigged video, I'm totally in the moment. When I'm on with Yankee's channel, I'm totally in the moment. When I am doing a regular video, I don't want to do rigged. And when I am doing things that are, live streams and we're talking about other things, I really don't want to do rigged. Okay. Rigged is, well, let's put it this way. Before I started YouTube, people were teasing Yankee about his rigged wheel long before I even became a member of YouTube. I joined YouTube as someone who was learning, and became a member of Yankee's channel. He's the second person I started watching after Lynette Zhang, then Silver Dragons. And I became friends with Yankee. And if you watch the first video, Rigged, it started the whole higher level of teasing, but Yankee started the whole thing about Rigged Wheel because Yankee is an incredibly good actor. He's exceptionally good. And there have been times when I thought he was mad at me. He told me, "No, dude, I'm not mad at you. I was playing my role." And that's true. And he told me after I did the first Rigged, "Keep it coming, keep it coming. This is going to be great. You've got a great storyline. You are very imaginative. You are very creative. Keep going." Okay. So, in the topic of doing Yankee, Ask Yankee live streams, when we're playing, we are playing. And when I'm doing a rigged video, we are playing. When I am doing a non-rigged video or something that is yes, Destroyer Wounds, that's true. Yankee's an amazing man. And outside of the playing role that we do with rigged, Yankee is a dear friend of mine and someone I highly respect as a man, as a YouTuber, as a husband, as a Christian, and a man that I would love to be more like, and I'm working towards that goal. When we are doing rigged, it is solely for the sake of fun. Okay? And I don't, let me put it this way. How many of you remember a very young Sean Connery back in the 60s and early 70s?
But how could you forget?
Yeah, true. So he made mention. He made mention of he did not want to keep doing 007 because he didn't want to get typecast. I don't want to get typecast. When I do rigged, I'm all in. But when I'm doing a regular video and when I'm doing a regular stream, we can tease a little bit, maybe a little bit for fun about rigged. But I really want to keep to my mission. Take care of my wife and the rest of my family. Teach everyone. Get new stackers or numismatists. Oh, I have a hard time with that word. Numismatists. And I'm not going to teach them to numismatists, but I will be sending it to this guy. So if you guys want to throw a little fun thing here and there about rigged, as long as it's not overwhelming. Okay. If it gets overwhelming, I ask the moderators to please give a warning. If they take it over the top, time them out. If they go way over the top, block them. Okay. As long as it's fun and it's done a little bit, and that's fine. Unless Yankee comes into this chat and he starts bringing the game, then all those rules go out the window. But he's not going to be here. And I didn't take his time away from him. I got a text message from Yankee. He's at SD Bullion right now. He is with the big names that SD Bullion subsidized. Not the word. That's not the word. Sponsors. He's there with him, Silver Dragons, Silver Seeker, and either Silver Slayer or Silver Wolves. Whoever SD Bullion sponsors, they're up there right now. And that's why Yankee is not streaming tonight. Yeah, that's where he is, AA. He's getting together with all of SD Bullion and the other big names. And he mentioned this all in his live streams. He's going to meet silver dragons for the first time in person, and everyone else. They're all going to meet for the first time in person. And I'm sure that SD Bullion has some plan to promote their products, promote their business, and I'm okay with that. They provide good products to us, and they have my thumbs up and my support for whatever they do. So that's that about that subject. I really don't want to go over it anymore. When we do rigged, let's have fun. And maybe a little teasing here, but not over the top. Okay? Unless Yankee comes in, if Yankee comes in and he brings the game on. Outside of that, let's just enjoy each other. Get back to what I was saying about my wife's type of YouTubing. They don't have our community. They are not nice to each other. And I hate saying this about the dog world, but it is dog eat dog out there. Oh yeah, canines and all pun intended. My wife had a run-in with a local dog training organization that's part of a franchise, and they tried to rip her apart in social media, and it got ugly. And she ended up just ignoring them, took the high road. But it turns out that this is what's going on in the dog world. They are all snapping at each other, and I think it's because the amount of work has gone down for everybody, and the amount of money that they're earning has gone down for everybody. So they're now all trying to snap at each other and get people to leave the individual businesses out there. I just watched a video from Dog Daddy talking smack on Zach George, and Zach George talking smack on Dog Daddy. And to be honest with you, I don't agree with either of their techniques. The number one technique I trust on top of my wife's ability is her trainer who's teaching her how to be a master dog trainer, Rhonda, who is, what does she call her company? All in Canine. She's a master dog trainer. She trains protection and police. She's teaching wifey to be a dog trainer for a master dog trainer so she can train for protection and police. But the number one person I trust above everyone is a guy named Richard Hines, who has his own YouTube channel. He goes by Miami Dog Whisperer. He is amazing. And I think approximately 80 to 85% of wifey's techniques come from him. I think that's how she learned how to read a dog's mind and adjust her training programs based on the individual dogs, and that's what she does. So those of you who want a good dog, who want a good trainer, who want a good breed, reach out to her. She's willing to teach anyone. And if you're not around here, she does take delivery of dogs, and she'll even help you with dogs that we don't have. Whether you're looking for a new one or you're got one that you want trained, she's amazing. Okay, enough said about that. We got the best community in the world, and the dogs, the dog trainers, and that community has taught me a very valuable lesson. We have the best unification that I know of in the YouTube and social media world. So congratulations to all of you. Thank you very much. Okay. Thank you, Ellie. Polly Buck's here. Hey, Polly. Merry Christmas.
What's going on, Polly? What's going on, Joey?
Let me see here. What was I going to ask? I got off on a tangent. I was going to ask, what was the name of the bulldog that was in her video? Hey, Joseph Lopez. Merry Christmas, my friend. So those anyone who can tell me that, I'll give them a quarter. Let's see. So what we have up for grabs is this coin, Lost Tigers of Cambodia. Year of the Tiger. Apex Predators, Tiger versus Komodo Dragon. And the last of the White Tiger of the West from Samoa. And anyone who wins can have their choice of those. And we're not letting my sister out of her cage. She is a menace to society. So, what do you think, Frosty? Should we spin the wheel for one of the coins right now, or should we wait until a little bit later?
Go ahead and run one. I've got it all set up, ready to go.
Okay. And let me put something here in the chat. I'll do this for y'all. My name shows up. We'll give away some more silver. Okay, so let me put my name in the list. Okay, mine's in there. So let's have Frosty harvest the names because I can't work my wheel.
All right, names are grabbed.
Thank you, Metal Matt. I appreciate that.
All right, names are in. So let's go ahead and share this bad boy. Knock, knock. Down in the basement.
Okay, you want me to bring it up?
So let's do this. Hold on just a sec.
And what do you think, Frosty? Before you spin it, should we just get the name straight from there, or should we do what Coin Crew does and take them out until the end? I'm kind of leaning that would take a heck of a long time.
I think we just like first number in chat, and then let's say that the number's 7, and then we draw till we get to number 7, and that's the winner. So
Okay.
I think it's easy that way. You know what I mean?
Okay. What about the first number in chat?
So my suggestion is that we do well, the problem with last man standing is last person standing is a 45-minute event.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It
Right.
takes too long.
So yeah, he'll tell you when to go. Don't do it yet, but put in a go, and then let's say that the number is Serpent Silver said 9. So we spin the wheel 9 times, or we shuffle the wheel 9 times. We draw a name, and then whoever is there is the one who wins.
Okay. That sounds good.
So like right now we have the names. So if I shuffled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then we throw the spin up, this is just a sample. This is not an actual. then the winner would be. So that's how we would run it. We'll just close it. We'll make sure that Tony stays there. You good with that?
I'm good with that.
All right. So let's go ahead and just a
Merry
sample.
Christmas.
All right. So let's go ahead and have somebody. You tell them when you want to throw the number up in there, and then we'll run it.
Do you want me to throw the number, or do you want me to roll the dice for the number?
I don't care. Whatever you want to do. Leave it up to chat.
Okay.
It's them who's going to win.
Okay. Well, let me get my cursor in the right spot.
First
Okay.
number destroyer, so that would be 5. Pull the die. All right. So Polly Buck wants 1.
Okay.
All right. Because we're not doing a million spins. All right. There's the shuffle. All right. Good luck, everybody. And the winner is the one, the only. Oh, man, that was close. Christopher Smith. Congratulations.
Okay, Christopher Smith. Yeah, I could have ended up putting out another ounce of silver, or maybe an equivalent.
Christopher Smith, please let us know that you're still here.
Christopher Smith, are you here? Wow.
There you go.
There he is.
Unbelievable. Send an email to Tiger Stacker. Tiger, you want to throw your it's tigerstacker@gmail.com, correct?
TheTigerStacker@gmail.com, and send
Throw
it
your email in there.
Send it also to TheTigerStacker@yahoo.com, because for some reason I'm having trouble printing off of Gmail, even though now I can get it on my computer.
So
Okay.
TheTigerStacker@yahoo.com.
Both of them. One Gmail I will reply to, but not Yahoo, because Yahoo will show my name. So I'll answer through Gmail, I'll print through Yahoo, and then I'll send your winnings. Okay, so no, Christopher, you have a choice to make. Lost Tigers of Cambodia, Year of the Tiger, Apex Predators, Tiger versus Komodo Dragon, and the last of White Tiger of the West from Samoa.
A lot of good choices there.
Only the best for my subscribers. Well, you're a train wreck, Tiger. How am I a train wreck? Because I'm dropping stuff?
You're the Tiger.
You're the Tiger. So please confirm this one. Is that right, Christopher?
No, Christopher Tiger said the Year of the Tiger is awesome. So I'm assuming.
I just want to confirm, because I you can get a little bit messed up.
That's it. That's a big yes. Confirmed.
Christopher Smith, Year of the Tiger.
Congrats, Christopher. That's a good choice. It's a beautiful round.
And we're going to put it in here so it doesn't get messed up with other things. This box, by the way, was made by hand by Check Stacker. And I'd love to do a collaboration where we focus our topics on cats. So he also made this. Oh, by the way, I want to show you the inside too.
Make yourself bigger, Tiger. Show people a little bit.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah. That's what I'm here for.
There we go. Is it coming bigger?
And
Clicked it.
poof.
There we go. So Check Stacker made this for me before I even got my 1,000 subscribers. Did a wonderful job. And I'm very grateful for this. This is amazing. This makes me really want to do a collab where we do a theme on cats and coins. And a pop bottle opener. So, Year of the Tiger is going to go in this right here. Keep it away from everything else. So congratulations, Christopher. And let me put myself back up to where we were. I'm slowly learning how to work this program. Oh, by the way, I want to point something out to you. Frosty helped me get this emblem up there. He taught me what I needed to do. And I do want to show you, let me get this over here because that I need to get that bottom over there. I want to show you some of the things that my brother-in-law and my friend here, Frosty, got me to get done. This right here was the only logo I had for a long time. My brother-in-law got me to this colorized version. And then Frosty got me to this one. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Oh, I couldn't resist doing that for you, bud. That was fun.
That's staying there for every Christmas, unless I can make it bigger like you did.
I got a couple other funny ones too, but he won't let me share them.
We'll do that later. Don't spend your wad all in one place.
Well, no, I'm talking about Christmas ones.
Oh,
Do you remember?
Well, if
You don't
got
remember?
that with with Christmas, yeah, I'll go ahead with that. You have them up there?
Oh, let me see if I can pull that up. Hold on just a minute. Go ahead and keep talking. I'll have to,
Okay.
I have to pull the program up.
Hey, thank you very much. Santy Tiger. Oh, by the way, I'm seriously getting close to 3,000 view hours. And once we get to 3,000 view hours, as per promise, I'll be giving away not 2, but 3 of the Tiger coins. So last time I looked, I was shy of 3,000 view hours by 893 hours. When I get to 3,000 hours, we're going to have another one of these live streams, and we're going to give away 3 of the Tiger rounds. When I get to 4,000 view hours, we're going to give away 4 of the Tiger rounds or coins. Oh, thank you, AA. I didn't even think about that. Thank you. I appreciate it. Since we are talking about YouTube algorithms and all that, if you can give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe, thumbs up, leave me a comment, and hit the bell notification, and you'll stay as a subscriber. While you're doing that, please go to this guy's channel. It's one of the people, one of the mods in the channel can throw up Frosties. Another way that it can be done is if Frosty is not tied up doing the computer thing, if he hits !find me, it'll bring it up. Go see his channel, do those things. Subscribe, hit a like, write a comment, hit the bell notification, and YouTube will not think you're a bot. The same thing with Wifey's channel. That way it stays. Thank you, AA. Appreciate that. Yes, AA, Ellie, well, by the way, Merry Christmas, Ellie. Basically, I thought about this long and hard. Those of you who've been loyal to my channel deserve the right to win the silver. You've supported my channel, you've watched my videos, you've commented, and you've been there for my channel. You deserve the respect to have the chance to win the giveaways. I really am not a big fan of someone just coming in, hitting the subscribe, and trying to win some of the silver, and then they disappear. That's not fair. That's not fair to all of you who've been there for everyone. Let's see here. I give one away as well, and I will send an extra silver back ounce coin. Oh, look at that. Long live coins. T. Merry Christmas, T. And if Wifey's there, Merry Christmas, Mrs. T. Thank you for coming. T, for your support and everything, you're going to have to say, get a Merry Christmas from Sancy Tiger.
Oh, here it is. It
Those
took me a
of you
minute to
who
find
haven't
it.
seen
Hold
the
on.
interview I had with T, the Silver Stacker, please go look at it. He was so gracious to take time away from his family to give me time to make a video about that. I want, oh, Feliz Navidad, da, 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 Feliz Navidad. I love that song. Okay, I'm going to throw this out in the chat. For 25 cents, who was the first person to record that song? And I'm waiting for it. Okay, now Ellie didn't quite spell it right. I think Ralph did, but I'm kind of leaning towards letting Ellie have it because she had the idea and she spelled it right later. But I'm going to give it to Ralph also. By the way, I'm going to have something made very soon. When you all chose to do the paw pass instead of dude move, Wifey's like, oh, I want that for me because of dog paws. And, you know, I have a hard time saying no to her because she's partially right. And plus, she's Wifey. So we decided on Tiger Trick. And I'm going to have something made up. I showed you all a little while ago. I just haven't got my brother-in-law to make them. We're gonna make stickers or something to hand out when I do an extra giveaway. What a lot of people call a dude move. As a tiger trick. So when you get one, you're going to get that card or sticker. Yeah, it's a little hard to say no to wifey. She gives me the little puppy dog eyes, and I lose it. But getting back to the other thing, LLC, are you sure you want to give away? Do a giveaway. I mean, that's totally up to you. You don't have to if you don't want to.
All right. So Tiger, it took me a minute to find this. And then it took me even longer to get it to display because I ended up having to take a screen capture of it.
Okay.
So I'm going to present. This was the other thing that, where's the entire screen? This was the other thing that I was creating. And this was for your community page, but it's just not up yet because I
Okay.
have to finish it. You have to go open it up.
Oh, sorry. Didn't see it down there. Sorry. Oh my goodness. I didn't know that you did that.
Oh, I love doing this kind of stuff. Yeah, I like taking stuff and doing stuff like that. So I've got one that has a little Santa body on Tiger too, which is more funny, corny than it is anything. But
Yeah, I like that one, and I like the elf one too.
the elk one,
Yeah, you put a green elf hat on Tiger once.
oh yeah, that's correct. Yeah, so I like to play
Right,
around and do that kind of
Jensen,
stuff.
check your previous comment. Uh, how far up the comment list is it? Brian Jensen. Brian Jensen.
You may have to put it back in because I'm not seeing it either. It's
I'm not
probably way up
seeing it.
there.
Brian, can you throw it back into the chat?
And I've seen a couple people have subbed to my channel. Thank you so much for that. Oh, hold on. There you go. Is that better?
Oh yeah,
Sorry about that. I
that's
forgot I
okay.
had pulled myself down because I didn't want you looking at me like this.
You know, Ellie just pulled up Frosty the Snowman, which I like, but I kind of like your Frosty a lot better.
Let me, this one. Wah!
Oh yeah, he
Yeah.
looks like he's seriously unhappy. He's not going to tolerate any crap.
Bah humbug. Nah, just kidding.
I didn't see the comment re-entered in there, Brian, so you might have to throw that in there.
Last comment I seen my other one and then at Steve LaPointe. So, and I
Yeah,
can't go up any farther.
that's the only thing I've seen. By the way, I really want to thank T for coming here. He has been a person that has had me have some faith in something I've not done yet. And I want to thank him. He is the newest, well, one of the newest pourers to make me want to try this. And I hope I'm going to be okay at it. So I'm not going to be as good as T initially, and certainly not as good as Hi Ho Silver Bunker Bullion. But I'm going to do my best to try and see how well I do. And that's coming. I've got to get
Those pieces are cool. They turned out really nice. I really like mine.
I'm glad you do. You deserve it. I mean, and I realize it's not a payment for all your help and all that. Let me explain this to everyone. My dad and his brother helped each other all the time, and my dad helped his friends. He never asked for anything, never, not one thing. And that's the way I was raised. Not everyone is that way. And here I meet
True.
this nice guy who's willing to help me with my tech, and I've offered to reimburse him. He doesn't want it. Well, who do you think I'm starting to think of? My dad. This man is cut from the same mustard as my dad, and I don't have the ability to help him on things. So I decided to do something that was something that would make me feel like I'm a contributor to the relationship. And I sent him uh, silver channel rounds and a channel bar, maybe both channel bars. I forget, but it was my way of saying thank you for
Yeah,
being
I got both channel bars and then the combo bar.
in a cobble
But
bar.
yeah, but this is something, the one that has both your channels on it.
Oh, okay.
So I got one of Dog World and you, one of Tiger, and then one with both of them on there.
Oh, okay. It's been a while, and
And
I didn't remember.
that's a cool bar. I like it.
What's that?
Say again? I just said that's a cool bar. I really like that one.
It is. It really
That one means
is.
a lot to me.
And I'm hoping one day I can get around to making some things and seeing how good I am with molds, how good I am with well, T, I ended up getting a furnace from, as I told you in the interview. I got my I got a really decent deal, but I haven't ever taken it out of its boxes. I got from Patriotic Stacker his allegedly his entire silver pouring kit, which is probably in excess of $2,000. I got it for $700 and the cost of shipping. Comment is in there again. Brian. My goodness.
I don't see it.
Hold on. I gifted my daughter-in-law's father the lost tiger round, escaped killing the fields after he saw his parents murdered. It's my daughter.
Oh, wow. That's really cool that you gave that to your daughter.
Yeah, that is.
Oh, my daughter-in-law's father. I missed that. My daughter-in-law's father is the one that he gave it to after he escaped the killing fields and saw his parents murdered.
Yeah, that's very nice of you to gift it to your father-in-law.
Hey, thanks, Chuck Stacker. Appreciate the sub. I just am going back through and looking at some of these as well. Yeah, I have a problem reading. Just
It,
ask my wife.
so, are your eyes any better from that surgery?
So my eyes are good. So like I take off my glasses, I can read. Like I can read. I just can't see minute details when it's really close.
Okay.
Anything outside of 2 arms lengths and it's perfect, but that's just like in that happy medium where it's better for my glasses. But like I see chat and everything really clear. My issue is I've got my lights up that and it's really bright. And so dealing with the brightness, so I try to turn the brightness up on my computer where it isn't, or actually on my camera, so it looks like it's brighter than it is. So
Okay.
what you guys see looks like I'm really bright and really, but it's actually not. It's actually I'm sitting in a fairly dark room and I do have some bright lights. I need to tone them down just a little bit, but in order to have a good green screen, you have to have a good fair amount of light.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, otherwise you end up with here, let me do this real quick and I'll show you. So
Well,
if I click on,
refill my cup.
so you see this little refractory stuff that comes over here?
Yeah.
So if I turn off that light, this refractory stuff comes on. Now you won't see a difference here, but if I click that off, so if I turn off that light, notice how it goes away. So now that light is on and it's lighting up my back screen, and it makes the picture a lot clearer. So light is extremely important when you're doing a green screen. Yeah. So, but we'll get you set up when we get your studio and everything done. And, I do this because I enjoy it, right? About growing people. Um, and I just like to help. It makes me feel good. I know I don't ever really need anything from it. But I like to teach people the things I learn. I like to share knowledge and share information. It's how I grow. So Tiger and I get along really well, and it's just like, hey, brother, tell me what you need. I enjoy it.
Hi,
Because
Carol.
camaraderie is, we live in a world where everybody wants something for themselves, and damn it, I don't want to do that. Don't
Well,
get me wrong, I like stuff. I like getting stuff, I like winning and stuff like that, but, you know, there's so much more to life than just doing crap for stuff.
yeah,
I
and
just like to help people,
I'm kind of
and,
an old soul that way. I agree with
doing silly stuff like putting a tiger hat on Tiger and, some of the other kind of banter stuff that we've done that'll be released here whenever. Um, that's fun. It's fun for me. It's engaging and you all engage in it. And so when he does something and it goes off well, it's like I just smile and go, good, right on. He's growing his channel. He's getting his views. He's taking off. He's doing well. And, remember me when you make it big. Um, but I'm about growing people. I'm about, trying to teach people how to do things. And sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. But
well, there
fortunately, with
is
Tiger, the
something to
relationship
be
has
said
been good
about
and
all
I've been able to help.
there's something to be said about all that because you can tell who's in it for themselves, and you can tell who is in it to make it better for everyone. So
Yeah, I'm actually so I know I've see a lot of names that come in and say hi in my channel and stuff, and Amy Harrell and Steve Lapointe and aspiring alchemist, long live coins, West Texas Stacker. I see a lot of these names that come in and say hi and pop in. So one thing that I'm doing is I'm looking at how can collecting and stacking, how can you utilize them in your life to better your position, not just within stacking or not within your people, but in general. And so next week, I'm going to release one on basically stacking and coin collecting is a relationship. How do you grow it? Because this is my mantra. So come check that out because I think if you guys this is my mantra. When you guys see this, you'll hear my passion about it. So I really want to move to, how do you use the stuff that you love to grow other people?
exactly,
Yeah.
and
So
that's one of the reasons why you remind me so much of my dad. I understand you're a little younger, but the personality is the same. And he was a great man, and you don't
well,
find
I
very many good
that I
people like
appreciate.
that. Which I wanted to point out something else because we see a lot of uh, YouTubers do auctions, and I think all of you are wonderful for doing auctions, and I would love to learn how to do auctions a lot better than I did that one time. But this one particular person always throws in an extra bit of love when he sends you something, and I'm talking about T, the silver stacker. I did not expect to get a notebook. I did not expect to get a pad. Um, and I don't have it with me right now because it's on my keychain, which is on my wallet. I have a wallet for a motorcyclist, and it has a chain on there, and it has a little tiny pop bottle opener, so that if I'm off somewhere and I just wanted to have a cold one, and there wasn't anywhere around, I got it on my keychain because T gave it to me. Thank you, T. I don't know if he's still here, but thank you anyway. But this
And
is
see, but you just brought up a really good point, Tiger. And this is something that I love this community for two reasons. Generosity abounds. Now there's the few, but you're going to find them anywhere. But it's the little stuff. We go through life battling and fighting and arguing and fighting and jockeying for position. And, when we go into auctions or we go into stuff trying to get the same stuff as other people. And there's a lot of banter and stuff like that. But sometimes you can lose and lose and lose and lose and lose. And it's just like, man, I'm never going to win. Or you go into a drawing and, you've been going and going and going. And then the brand new person, first time ever, comes in and takes the big prize.
yeah,
It can be frustrating at times. But what's fun about this hobby is I get stuff randomly just because. And it might be a Lincoln cent. It may just be a variety or something. Somebody says, "Hey, saw this, thought of you," or uh, Captain Vic, right, messaged me the other day and said, "Hey, I ran across the ship coin. Do you have it? No? Let's trade. Let's do a trade." Right. And I love that because people are looking out for my interests and I get to look out for other people's interests. And you just don't find that in this community. At this community you do. But outside this community, you don't find that.
no,
So, um, but you talking about tea, just dropping those little extra something, little something, right? Little
oh yeah,
goody. And it's cool. It's really cool. Oh, that's awesome, Steve. Congratulations. Steve won the EOS on Ravenhawk.
I was shocked to. Oh yeah, congratulations. That's not easy to do.
No, that's always cool.
I'm not sure how much I want what's in the cigar box. I just want the cigar box.
Humidor, baby. Yeah.
I don't like smoking. I don't like tobacco products, but I want the cigar box.
Well, aspiring, if you ever need anybody to send stuff to, holler at me. I'll be more than happy to sample the baked goods.
Oh yeah. We gonna raid her kitchen. A bring out oh god, there was an old country song about
You real
uh,
quick before you go there,
Christmas.
you know who else is really generous that's in chat?
Who's that?
And he does it incognito a lot and just he buys something and says, Steve Lapointe. Steve's always buying people stuff. He'll
I've seen
outbid
that.
him in an auction and he'll be like, give it to Tiger. I'll give it to Frosty. I'll give it to Paul Hampton. I'll give it to somebody. He's always throwing out cool stuff. Steve's a good dude.
That's very nice of him. I've done that occasionally, but I think Steve is like the king of it.
Yeah, Steve, but you know what? Steve doesn't want anything from it. And when you talk about there's a lot of gracious people out there. I'm just picking on Steve because he's there. But when you're in this hobby, stacking whatever it is, right? We're doing it for ourselves, but we're doing it for other people. Right. And so when you put stuff together and you do stuff like this, and there's nothing like I'm going in to an auction. I want one thing and then have somebody outbid you on it and be like, "Oh, damn, that sucks. I thought I had the snipe. It's all good." And then somebody goes, "Oh yeah, just give it to him." It's like,
Yeah, it happened to me on T
"Oh,
Tracker. I think
oh
one.
my God." And it's amazing sometimes the feeling that people can give you. Don't underestimate buying an $8 coin and giving it to somebody as a gift, what that can do
Oh yeah,
to a person's day,
very
the
nice.
emotional turnaround that can have on somebody's day. It's really cool. There's so much of it. Steve is awesome at it.
He is.
All right, Cart 8118, have a good one. Thanks for coming in.
Oh, Cart, thank you for coming.
Yeah, and
Thank
Steve, I didn't mean to point you out. I want you to know that I appreciate you. There's a lot of good people that are coming in, and there's so many neat people. You got a bunch of good people in chat right now. Um, but you see a lot of cool names, but every once in a while you just got to pick one and just say, "You rock, man."
Oh, I totally agree with you. I've had that happen to me. Tex Coins did it to me once on Patriotic Stacker's channel. He and I were going toe to toe on a uh, tiger coin that had dragons on it, and it was a high relief, and he outsniped me. It's not easy to outsnipe me, but he did it, and he did it with style. So I'm sitting there disappointed but laughing, and then he turned around and gave it to me. It's like, what? It's like, you do a lot for the community. This is yours. Like, what?
There's a weird feeling that happens when that happens.
It is. The
Like,
same thing happened
because you're
with
like,
on.
oh,
Oh yeah, yeah,
especially if it's something you really want,
oh
you
yeah.
know.
I was going just recently for a T the Silver Stacker pour on a one that has his puppy on it. He calls the puppy his mascot. A very pretty little French bulldog with a little snub nose, and he turned it into a coin. I don't know how he did it, but he's amazing at that. And I was going for it, and I was going for it, and I was like, that's more than I really wanted to go for it. I'll get my wife something else. And Fasika's Toy World, like, give it to Tiger so he can give it to his wife for Christmas. Like, whoa, hello. And wifey just couldn't believe it. She is amazed by all of you. Like, I got this box from Check Stacker. I came running into the bedroom. I said, "Can you believe this?" She said, "How much did you pay for it?" I said, "Nothing." I said, "What do you mean nothing?" It says, "It was sent to me by Check Stacker." And of course, she didn't remember the name, so I had to remind her. And she's like, "Wow, they really are nice. I didn't expect that."
Sometimes it's fun to just do things. I remember I was brand new. I had probably been doing, I mean, I've only been doing it for a year. I just passed my year mark. I had set my channel up a year before that, but I didn't even put a video out, didn't do anything. So I've only actually been doing this for about a year. And I was in probably about 3 months. Y'all know Annette Essman? Well, she was brand new. She came on, and I had purchased. Do I have one sitting here? No, I don't. I put it away. Those little itty bitty camera pins that they sit in the little box, and you pull it out. You has a little thing, and connect it to your computer, and you can look at coins with it. I bought one, and they sent me two, and I was like, well, maybe I should maybe I should just hold on to it. I was going to send it back, but maybe I should hold on to it. So I sent the company. It's like, hey, I bought one. You sent me two, and they're like, just keep it. You can give it to somebody else. Give it away. And so I gave one to somebody who mentioned that they didn't have one, and then Annette Nessman said she didn't have one, and I was like, she didn't ask for one. She was just like, tell me about them. What's a coin scope for? What do you use? And I was like, well, let me send you one, and then let's talk, and I'll show you how to use it. And you know, when she comes into a stream, it's like, Frosty, what's up? Hey, good to see you, right? Because there was a connection. There was a establishment, and it was what, 13, 15, $18. It was nothing. But the impact that connection made where, hey, we're both fairly new to this. I understand the coin scopes and I've been looking through stuff for many years, but let's let's talk about it. What is it that you want to learn? What are you looking at? What are you interested in? And then we just kind of chit chatted for a little bit and went on. Working with you, it was basically the same thing. Going through some stuff. I'm like, hey, Tiger, reach out to me. Let's do this. Let's set you up. You want to learn how to do the wheel? Let's do that. You're struggling with setting up a stream? Let's get you into the software. Just call me. Let's do it. Right.
Mhm.
At YouTube me, people know me uh, simply because it's the same thing. Hey, I want to learn how to edit a video. Outstanding. Let's set up a little bit of time and do this. I enjoy being able to laugh and teach and help people because the people that are in chat that are laughing at the jokes and oh, just stack it. There's another dude, right? Him and I talk and banter and stuff all the time, and we pass ideas back and forth and talk about different things. And so there are so many cool people in this community. As we get into the holidays can be rough for people. So especially not just up to the holidays, but in the immediate months after. A lot of people go into a depressive state. So reach out, say hi, you know, throw
There,
people out a joke and smile. And you see somebody coming in. If you know somebody's been sick, or you see somebody in chat, they're like, "Hey, pray for the community, or pray for my wife, or pray for my husband, or pray for my son, or pray for my daughter, or hey, my mom's really sick." You know what? When you see that stuff, write it down, put it on a piece of paper. And next time you see them in chat, simply ask, "Hey, Jack, how you doing, man? Was wondering about you. Hope you're feeling well. You still hurting? Let me know if you need anything. Holler at me." It
there-
doesn't take much to just be kind, but the power that it has on one's soul is amazing.
you're so right, and I wanted to point something out on this. Okay, um, Frosty lives in Texas, and not very long ago, we had a cyber attack from China, and they went after the electrical grid in Texas. I don't understand the implications of it,
I can share if you want to know more about it.
but I will tell you this much: I've heard that Texas has its own power grid, separate and distinct from the rest of the country.
San Antonio, Austin, there you go.
Oh, crap. Merry Christmas.
So I'm actually going to be Saturday morning, um, 8:30 Central, and I know it's early for a lot of you. Um, I'm going to be talking about the cyber issue, talking about number one, protecting yourself, right? Stacking and collecting. You have a monetary value system that you need to protect, right? Safeguarding it. Honor your Second Amendment rights. Now, I'm not going to go into all these Second Amendment rights stuff, but what I am going to do is talk about computer systems and how to safeguard yourself, things you can put into place. But what I will say, there's a couple of people that live in Texas, so I want to give you just a little premise about kind of some of the stuff that happened. San Antonio is known as Military City, USA, but Texas as a whole has a very large number of military bases. They also have an independent grid system for their power system. And so we have the ability or the capability to stand isolated. Now, somebody asked, is Texas leaving the Union? There was a discussion that was had where it's actually passed the number of votes that were needed, the number of petition signatures. There was like 997,820 signatures. Now, that number might be a little off, but it's close. That had to be reached. Well, it has passed. That number has been met. And so it's actually able to officially go on a ballot for quote unquote consideration. It doesn't mean that it's going to immediately happen, but there is the opportunity for Texas now to discuss legally seceding. But they also attacked Hawaii. Hawaii is a military center, and they targeted certain aspects of that. The intent of this attack is twofold. Now, anybody who doesn't believe that we are on the cusp of war really needs to take a minute and assess themselves and really pay attention to what's going on. China fired a warning shot over our bow. Now, I'm a sailor by trade, was in the United States Navy and left. Craig says he's in Hawaii. I was served at Pearl Harbor. Right, that was my primary duty station. Spent time in Yokosuka and Sasebo, Japan, California, but I was Pacific Islands. That was my area. And what China just did was fired a shot across the United States bow and said, "I will be heard. I will be seen." But the attempt wasn't to actually cause disruption. It was to get us to focus on whatever they didn't want us to focus on regarding Taiwan. Now, we will not see conventional warfare like we did World War One, World War Two, Korea, Vietnam. We won't see it like that. However, it will still be engaged. The wars that we face from here on out, we're going to be cyber warfare. They're going to be done with ones and zeros. They're going to shut down water systems and heating systems, electrical power grids. They're going to shut down money systems. So it's really important that you do certain things to ensure that you safeguard yourself. So I'm going to be talking about some of those things Saturday morning. If you want to come on and join, let me know. Um, I'm not planning on talking about it Sunday, but if there's a lot of communication, there's a lot of discussion that wants to happen, I will bleed that over into Sunday. Sunday may be truncated. It is Bifrost, who is my daughter. You guys know her as the artist of the family. It's her birthday, so we're going to be doing some stuff. So if I stream, it won't be probably the full hour and a half, depending upon whether she wants to get up and draw or whether she wants to sleep in. But if you want to join me on Saturday, I'm going to be talking about that, talking about some things you can do to safeguard. And I also have a very special guest coming up who works for a company who just went through a massive cyber attack. Actually had something going on. So Eric's going to be joining us, talking about the situation that they went through, and we're going to be talking about the things that you need to be paying attention to. Now, a lot of people are like, what does that have to do with collecting and stacking? It has everything to do with it.
You betcha.
Because we stack and we collect to offset if anything like this happens. So preparing yourself, preparing your financial information, preparing your computer systems, and this damn thing is very important. So,
And there's something
uh,
else. Go ahead. You're not done.
no, I just wanted to. So 949, I understand the premise of that. Okay. So I understand in this regard, because of the research and the development that I do, the job that I'm in, the kind of work that I do, I won't get into that argument. Um, Government control of things, sometimes it goes too far. But when we're talking about certain aspects, I just won't have the discussion. So if I ignore somebody saying something, it's out of respect to you to not just get into an argument. But when we look at where our cyber systems lie, I'll guarantee you right now that the private sector doesn't have one on up on DoD or NSA. The reason a lot of our infrastructures haven't been shut down already is because of the battle that's happening on that front. As a standalone, when you look at where cyber warfare is coming in, they're going to be hammering small systems. They're not targeting government systems. They're going to be hammering all these small ones, finding the vulnerabilities. Everybody's like, the government, they're going to attack the government. No, they're not. They're going to hit private systems. They're going to shut down from the inside. They're going to take out the small people who are going to have a reliance, and they're the ones doing the work. You shut down the workers, you shut down the system. You shut
That's
down the pipelines, you shut down the system. You shut down the grid, you shut down the system. But if they target the right people in the right way, it has nothing to do with government access or government use or what they're doing or what they're not doing. Cyber warfare is mano a mano. It's one person, one actor against another actor. And that actor could be a 14-year-old boy sitting in Hong Kong. And his target, his thing could be, let's shut down Six Flags Texas, whatever it is. It's not just government. So I don't want to get into that particular aspect because it leads people to be disgruntled about something instead of focusing on what the issue is. And the true issue is we need to protect ourselves, right? We need to, yeah, we can focus on other systems and we can complain and bitch and moan and groan all we want to, but excuse me, I owe $5 for the swear jar. But we need to be focused on our tasks, right? Let's stop focusing about everybody else. Let's get our own businesses in order. Let's get
Amen.
our own lives in order. Once we have our stuff in check, then go gripe about the government. But get your house in order first. That's
Well,
the big thing, right?
I can't
And
wait
so
to
right
see that
now,
video.
yeah, right now this is where we need to be. We need to be looking at how do we protect ourselves? What are the simple things that we can do? Um, it's not if it comes. We're on the cusp and they're sending us a very strong signal.
Oh yeah,
We're not far from a huge engagement. And when it happens, it's going to happen and it's going to hit us hard. So the best thing that we can do is work with, defend each other, protect each other. Hey, sometimes we're going to have to agree to disagree, and that's fine. But get over being right. It's not about being right. This is a hard lesson that I've learned over the last few months, actually. It's not about being right. It's about listening, making up your own mind, making up your decisions. Get your house in order. And then once you do that, then you can look at other people. But when your house is in order, you're going to complain less because you're going to help people, you're going to help your friends get their house in order. And you'll be doing more to help everybody else than you will be because you won't be having time to complain about all the crap that's wrong.
true,
You'll be working to fix it. Be
true.
part of the solution. Stop being part of the problem. And I'm not talking specifically at 949. So please don't get, don't, yeah, don't, I'm not attacking you. I'm talking in general. So 949, I was not speaking to you. I just was speaking to something that was said. So be very clear. I wasn't telling you get your house in order. I'm just making general statements. So please understand that. That wasn't directed just at you.
Hi, Brown Sugar. Welcome. Merry
Yeah. So
Christmas.
if you felt like I was taken there, I'm sorry. That's not my intent. But I was just making general statements based off of that comment.
Well, I'm glad you brought that up because I can't wait to see it. And I'll try to be awake. Try to be awake when you do that, but I'll definitely watch it on the flip side if I don't.
You
Yeah,
work really hard, dude. Don't be sweating that kind of stuff. And again, folks, I be very clear. When it comes to my channel, I want to build others, right? If I can link you to somebody else and you get better information from somebody else, then do that, right? I'm here to help in how I know and I do what I love. And looking at coins and working with amazing people who do this kind of work. I mean, this this stuff is amazing, right? Ringmaster Ray did a great job putting that freaking thing together. Tiger Stacker does a really good job. His brother-in-law is an amazing graphics designer and does some really cool, amazing stuff. So yeah, just build up what you can.
and if I may also interject into all this, first of which is you're right, my brother-in-law is fantastic, and he is doing this in war-torn Ukraine, in a city that gets bombed, and I'm not going to mention who, but there's someone who asked me to have him help that person. I'm not going to even let you know if it's male or female. And that person was helped by my brother-in-law, and he didn't ask for anything except to have his name spread amongst our community for those of you who want to hire him to help him build your channels because it allows him to earn a little bit extra money for food and water and things that they need to survive because there's 4 people there. My mother-in-law, my brother-in-law, his wife, and her son from a prior marriage. They're all huddled in that house together, and he's doing stuff. And how long have I been married? Got married in 2009. I've been married 14 years. For 14 years, I've sent money to my in-laws prior to the war because it's harder over in that country before the war. And for those of you who might want to have that help, I'd be willing to introduce you. I won't get involved in the money aspect of it. That's his business. And I do the introduction, and that's that. If you want to use him, that's fine. The person he made that arrangement with reneged on their part of the deal. That person has taken all the credit for all the work that he did. And I'm still nice to that person, but I'm not going to tell you who it is. So don't ask. If you do use him, please treat him right, and remember he's supporting 4 people, including himself.
So I want to interject something really quick. It's not necessarily a matter of integrity. It's a matter of mission. What's the intent, right? Is the intent to utilize somebody else's kindness to better yourself or to advance others? And so don't be careful. It's really easy to take a part of something that was stated and say lack of integrity. Oh, what a bad person. No, it's just we live in an environment where selfishness is normal. It's it's not considered selfish. It's as a business, as a channel, I want to grow. I want to do this. We become very comfortable with not sharing our resources, especially if you feel like somebody might come in underneath you and steal them from you. And so sometimes it's meant as a piece of privacy. Other times it's meant of, well, if everybody finds out that I'm not the one doing this, they might not really be interested in that. So be careful with that, right? Now, the reason that Tiger is doing that is not to degrade that person. It's to say if you want him to help, then there's going to be a little bit of expectation there. Um, so I want to be cool because, you know, we banter too much with each other. And Tiger and I have talked about this a lot, right, Tiger? This particular situation a lot.
Hmm.
And when you look at people's intent, it gets frustrating, and sometimes people can get hurt. But we need to, and Tiger, you and I've talked about this, rise above that frustration and ask,
Yes.
right? And ask them, hey, what's going on? What's the situation?
Well,
So
I didn't approach this individual about it. I don't see it going anywhere positive. And
so
I'm
in that regard, and again, what I mentioned before, sometimes it's okay, just agree to disagree, not fight, not argue over it and move on. But I just want to be very careful when people say, what a terrible person. Don't jump to that conclusion. It's easy to hear one aspect or one side of a story and jump to a conclusion. We do that way too frequently.
oh yeah, we do.
I am horrible at it, right? Uh, Point your finger and you have 3 pointing back at you, right? I'm horrible at it.
Yeah.
Um, but
But I want to point out my number one reason for mentioning this. Did I say something funny?
no, 9 for 9 says, I'm 9 minutes in arrears. He's good saying good night. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to laugh. I just saw the chat, so I apologize.
Oh, okay.
Have a good night, 9 for 9. And again, I'm sorry if you thought I was targeting
No,
you.
no, 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 not at all. 9 for 9. If you're going to bed, thank you for coming. I appreciate having you here. The point I was trying to say is I'm never going, at least I don't think I might be human, screw up one day, but I don't ever intend to release that person's name. But anyone who wants my brother in law to help them, please understand the environment that he's in, the stress that they're under, and that one day we may not have family there. All it's going to take is one well placed bomb, and we lose our entire family, which I pray will never happen. So if you do use them, please be good to him. Okay? He doesn't deserve it. The other thing I want to point out is I'm looking forward to this man's video about protecting ourselves because Frosty knows that I have a video sitting in arrears. It is a long video. I don't want to go into the details, but I came across a. So I want to chop it up. I almost released it in its entirety because of the cyber attack. And it has something to do with that. And it has something to do with protecting yourself for as cheaply as possible. It's in the same ballpark as stacking gold and silver, but it's protecting yourself in another way. So you'll be alive enough to enjoy your gold and silver and protect your family in other ways. Because if you're dead, you can't do anything. So, yeah, I don't know about if that will be the case, Nickel. I can't see the future. All I know is this, is that I intend to release this video in tranches like I originally planned. Actually, no, that's not the truth. I originally planned to release it in its entirety, and some friends of mine, including Frosty, told me to go ahead and chop it up so that it's in bite-sized pieces. But I wanted to ask you all while you're here, and I'm not going to tell you exactly what it's about, but it is about prepping and protecting your family. Would you put a 1 in the chat if you would be willing to watch it? A 2 in the chat if you have no intention on watching anything except gold and silver. I just want to get an idea. Okay, and I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to call it. And I think it's going to be in 2 or 3 parts. So this weekend, when I'm not working, I plan on doing. I'm planning on chopping it up as well as doing stuff for my other employers who want me to do more computer stuff so that they can keep working me. Enough said. Thank you for putting it in the chat. It's nice to know that if I release this non-silver, non-gold, but prepper thing that is also sounds like it's going to be in the same lines of what you're talking about, Frosty, but a little more specific. You know what it's about.
I do, and I think it's a really good topic, but I think it needs to be split into 2 or 3 pieces, um, because of length being primary, the big feature, right? That's gonna be the hard one. But the other one is when you do a large video like that. Now, it's one thing with live stream because people can get up and then go to the restroom and do whatever and go pet their cat and their dog and kiss their spouse and come back and sit down and they miss part of it. Then they only have to go back and watch a small section of it. But if you have a really deep, hard hitting topic that you're going to be talking about and it's 2 hours long or an hour and a half long, you start to lose key features of that discussion after about 50 minutes. So the very max at a, uh, retaining information is 15 minutes. After 50 minutes, you start to lose not only the ability to sit still, but you lose information that you had. So if you're going to do long format videos, like long format videos, they shouldn't be above 40, 45 minutes. And that comes from a psychological, behavioral, industrial psychology, working with ergonomics and all that kind of stuff. That's just, you shouldn't do anything seated at one time for more than 40 minutes at a time. You lose focus. You can't stay true to it.
I agree. I agree. So
So,
I hear you, LLC. He keeps going giveaway, 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 giveaway.
Nickel, that sounds very familiar with what my wife says.
At least 8 minutes. Is that because of the commercials, or is that something else?
I'm just joking. I'm being funny.
Okay. So I
That
think
was a slap at innuendo that Tiger totally missed, but
evidently. So I'm intelligent, but sometimes things fly over my head. So one of the things I want to try to do is I'm just feeling a little bit generous. Um, I want to roll the dice on the people who won here. I think what I'm going to do is GAW away a Christmas round of Tiger with 2 circles. Me too, Tiger. I'm not sure what you're talking about, aspiring alchemist, but if you'll tell me, that'd be cool. How about Tiger training, prepping for the wild? That might be a not bad idea too. But no, I'm thinking about giving away one of the double circle Tiger rounds as a Christmas gift to someone who wins. And let me see here. Then we'll go ahead and also roll the dice, see if anybody wants to increase their winnings or not. And then we'll go ahead and do the giveaway for one of the channel rounds. Frosty, I'm going to use the little Tiger's room for a second. All my mods, please make yourself be known. It's Christmas. Every one of you, don't be shy. I'm going to give away a silver quarter as a thank you for all my mods. So, Frosty, while I'm in the little Tiger's room, if you'll write the names down, including yourself.
certainly, yeah, I don't mind doing that.
So I'm going to go tinkle, and I'm going to give away a silver quarter to everyone who's one of my mods as a thank you.
So while you do that, mods, if you'll do me a favor and enter in exclamation point find me, just like I did here, that'll make sure that everybody who is in chat can see your channel. That'll definitely be good. So let's see, who do we got here? Tigers Tinkle. Well, that one does. Aspiring Alchemist. Check Stacker. L. Long lived. All right, MR. So while I'm doing this, who knows any good Christmas jokes? Let's throw out some Christmas jokes. Let's get away from the heavy topic of talking about cyber encryption and all that stuff, and let's talk about some fun stuff. We're getting to that time of the year. Who has a favorite Christmas joke? Cleanish. Doesn't have to be perfect, but let's keep it fairly clean. So, okay, real quick mods. I got aspiring, check. Stacker L. I got long live coins, Frosty, and MR. Am I missing any of the mods? If I am, put something in chat so I can catch you. You don't know any Christmas jokes, so not a joke. Jokes about yellow snow are fine. Well, cleanish because there's some of those washing clothes black. Oh, that's no joke. That's terrible. All right, what do you get when you cross a snowman? Oh, so I like that joke, but the way that I was told and the way I tell people want to know why my name is Frostbite. And I tell people it's because my dad is a snowman and my mother was a vampire. So Frostbite, right? Yeah. So, but is Thule here? I saw Thule. I just saw the word Thule.
Hey, Julie.
Is she here?
Merry Christmas.
I didn't see Thule. I just saw her name in a chat.
Oh, okay.
Where does a I know this one too. Where does a snowman keep his money? Yes, AA, I got those two. Where does a snowman keep his money? I know the answer to that. Anybody in chat know the answer? A snowbank.
Gary
You know,
Huffman, no, I haven't seen Tully in chat at all.
nope, I have not seen her. What is the difference between snowmen and slow ladies? He keeps it in the deep freezer. Yankee's here to
Yankee,
sabotage. I haven't
welcome.
seen. Is Yankee
Merry
here?
Christmas, my friend.
What's up, Yankee? How you doing, brother? So why did the snowman laugh? Answer, because he swallowed his corn cob. And that's no joke. Nice. Well, we already did the wheel, so we don't have to worry about that. So
Yeah, I have to use the Frosty wheel. Mine's broke.
too much fun. Okay, so for the mods, I got aspiring, I got check stacker L, I got long live coins, Frosty, obviously, MR, and that's all the ones. Oh, well, Yankee's here now, so Yankee gets to pop on in here.
Yeah, he gets a silver quarter to also. Just had a great time with 5 awesome YouTubers at SD Bullion today. He's trying to make us little guys jealous.
Yeah, see that just sounds like a ton of fun.
Yeah, it does seem like fun.
I bet that was a good time.
You know, I've thought a lot, and I don't know if I'm still going to do it, but I still argue with myself whether or not I'm going to take some of my stash from where it's currently hidden up to SD Bullion's depository. I argue with myself constantly. Keep it closer here in West Virginia, take it up there. Yeah, I don't know. Going to all be filming tomorrow. That sounds like it's going to be a great time, Yankee. Oh, I saw a little short that you got to meet Stacking Silver, Stacking Surfer at Tim's, and that you're going to be releasing a video on that. That's going to be cool. So, yeah, you did meet your buddy Silver Dragons.
That's really cool.
That's going to be really, really cool to watch these videos come out. I'm very, very happy for you.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing that too. That I'm sure that'll be a lot of fun.
You know,
All right, Tiger, will you want to pull these names? You want to do the You want to roll the die?
Yeah, let's do the die rolling right now. Hold on a second. Gotta get that paper out of the way. So by the way, I will give a quarter away. Oh, cool. That's got to be cool. You were the shortest one. I know we're not going to see everyone's faces, so it's not going to be that so evident about the height difference. By the way, I'm going to go ahead and add in to the questions here. What was the name of the dog that got trained in today's video on Dog World and You for a quarter? Oh, that'd be great. I'd really love. Oh God, you got it, Frosty. Good going, man.
The only reason I knew that, because I didn't get to see the video yet, was because of the question that was asked earlier.
Oh, someone asked it earlier.
Well, you said what was the two hosts in the
Okay.
video, and they named the two animals names.
But I was talking about the name of the. Hold on. No, Max and Rex. Those were the people talking. I was talking actually about the name of the dog that got trained.
Well, but the dog's name was Rex or Max as well.
Okay, all right. I'm good. Okay, so destroyer of wombs. Do you want me to roll or not roll? Oh no, he's right. Destroyer of wombs. It was Smokey. He's right. I remember that now. That's okay.
What is it?
Smokey. That was the name of the boxer.
Oh, then then I'm wrong. Then pull my name off.
No, I'm going. It's Christmas, so I'm just going to tiger trick it. So, destroyer, roll or not roll?
So, MR has a good point. You may want to describe what's happening with the die for the new people.
Okay, for those of you who don't understand, I haven't done this type of thing in a while, partially because I've been busy, very busy. But basically,
So, Tiger, before you do that, make yourself big and put me
okay,
over in the corner. That way, people can see more of what you're doing.
Okay, there we go. So this kind of rolls off of the two channels. Kind of. I was born in the year of the tiger. Wifey was born in the year of the snake, but she's a dog trainer, so we don't do snake for her channel. I got these two silver die from Backyard, no, not Backyard. Yeah, Backyard Bullion over in England. And they're regularly made. And when you get these two as is right here, well, let me set it up a little bit better. 2 1s is called Snake Eyes. And wifey was born year of the snake. I got these die from JM Bullion. and they have tiger faces on it. And I'm sure that you're well aware of the Rocky movie song, Eye of the Tiger. So the way we run this is, if you win, you can choose not to roll the dice. And if you don't roll the dice, you keep what you won. If you get no snake eyes, no tiger eyes, you lose what you won. If you get one of the eyes, you get to keep what you won. Two of the eyes you double. Three of the eyes you triple. Four of the eyes you quadruple what you won. Okay, and it's totally up to you. You can choose to not roll or to roll it. And I don't make the decision. The winner makes the decision whether they want to roll or not roll. Okay, so Destroyer of Wombs. Do you want me to roll or not roll for your answer? West Texas, if you're going to sleep, man, thank you for coming. I really appreciate you being here. Destroyer of Wombs. Would you want me to roll or not roll? It's your choice. Let's roll. Okay.
Roll on highway, roll on along.
And I see no eyes. I'm sorry, Destroyer, you lost that one. On Feliz Navidad, we have two winners, Ellie and Ralph. Ellie, roll or not roll? Ellie, are you still here? Yeah, you're here. Ellie, are you still here? I think you are, because you just put something in the chat not long ago. Not roll. Okay, everybody put it in the chat. Ellie is a keeper.
I put it in my emoji line.
Okay, Ralph. Roll or not roll? Roll them. Okay. And I see that Ralph has one eye, so he gets to keep what he won. And that's that. Which dog was trained? Smokey. Two winners. One tiger trick for Frosty and one win for Destroyer of Wombs. Frosty, do you want to roll or not roll?
Keep that thing, baby.
You want to keep it. Okay, put it in the chat. Frosty is a keeper.
Hold on, let me go grab my wife first. I needed to see this.
Oh, that's great. He has a really, really, really good wife. I have a feeling that his wife and my wife are kind of like sisters from a different mother.
They would get along very well.
And the next one is Destroyer. Do you want to roll or not roll?
What's Frosty oi oi oi?
Oi, 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 oi. Does Mrs. Frosty do oi, oi, oi to you?
No. She just gives me the look.
Oh, I get that too.
Yeah. And she says something like, "Oh, really?"
Let's do it. I'm assuming let's do it means roll.
Who were we looking for?
Blooms, he says, let's do it.
Do it. Fire away, baby.
No whammies. God, I haven't seen that show in forever.
I watch the Game Show Network every once in a while. I still love that whammy.
And I'm sorry, Destroyer. The dice aren't your friend today. Okay.
Oi oi oi.
Now I'm of Serbian descent, and we had a lot of babas. Or we'd say in Serbian, babushka. But it's really kind of interesting because in the Serbian language, babushka means grandmother. In the Russian language, babushka is the scarf that women wear on their hat when they go into church. Because in the old country, women didn't expose their head. It's kind of, and it still is that way when I was last in Ukraine. Basically, it's kind of old school where the man is considered head of the house, so he is not allowed to wear any headgear. And the women are considered not head of the house, but respected. And DJ Demon 88, you're Croatian. Gotta love you, brother. And by the way, we're not going to have any of this Serbian Croatian war type stuff. It's a 600-year-old war. We got bigger fish to fry. We need to be unified. So I've run into a couple people on a couple other channels that are of Serbian hating type of personality. I don't play that card. We have bigger fish to fry. 600-year-old war is a 600-year-old war. So back to what was.
So my wife goes by Booba as well, but it's Booba Yaga.
Oh, okay.
You know what Booba Yaga is, right?
Your wife's background?
You know what Booba Yaga is, right?
No.
Booba Yaga is the boogeyman.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah. And I'm just joking. I don't call her that. I don't want to have to pay for my headstone.
I understand that. So, Dog World, D, you won that one. So, do you want to roll or not roll? D. McCoy, do you want to roll or not roll?
Baba Yaga.
And I'm still waiting for an answer. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. Roll them. D usually does the roll. And
Boom, boom.
Kaboom.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
So he wins 3 times. And Spokane, who gave the answer with LLC in it, do you want to roll or not roll? Spokane?
I haven't seen
I
Spokane
haven't
for a
seen
while.
Spokane. Well,
Let me see.
he's thinking.
Yep, he's thinking. Yep.
Dun, 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 da, 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 dun,
If
dun.
I lose, will you still send me a sticker?
Of course.
That's a win-win right there.
So your answer is? Okay, roll them. And you won what you keep what you won. Now for Crafty Stacker, for answering Rottweiler and cat, roll or not roll? Were you on Jeopardy AA? Crafty, you still here?
Crafty is still taggable. I'm assuming they're still here. Aspiring says that she didn't play Jeopardy, but she did stay at a Holiday Inn Express.
That's Jeopardy in and of itself.
Oh, yeah. Been spending most our lives living in an Amish paradise. Oh, yeah.
I
Love
see
Weird Al.
from Crafty. He might be thinking, but he hasn't given me let me at least know he's here. Roll him, okay.
Raise the barn on Monday. Soon I'll raise another. Think you're really
And
righteous?
you lost.
Think you're pure at heart? Well, I know I'm a million times as humble as thou art. Yeah. You have a kindred spirit, AA, in your love for Weird Al. And I have trained my daughter well. She likes Weird Al as well. Do you know who Weird Al is?
So now we're going to get to what I feel like doing as soon as I find my cursor.
Tiger, do you know who Weird Al is?
Of course I know Weird Al.
Okay, just making sure.
Every one of you. Even if you lost, I'm throwing an extra coin your way. If you one extra, like Ellie won, got to keep it, she gets 2. Ralph got to keep it, gets 2. Frosty got to keep it, gets 2. Dean won 3, he gets 4. Spokane won 1, gets 2. And those of you who lost, you're getting it anyway.
That's awesome, dude.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
That is very generous of you, sir.
And all you have to do is, the Tiger is a 60s baby like me. You betcha, AA. All you have to do is be nice to everyone, especially during this holiday season. Everyone, you're all welcome. You're all welcome. And I just want to let you all know, I really appreciate every last one of you. Life's been hard. This has been a rough year. Loss of a job, but they still keep coming, calling me back. Decrease of income, working a job that's goofy, and then getting called from the same organization for me potentially going to work at. Thank you, Chick. I appreciate you too, brother. And we do have to do a cat collaboration. So I want to make sure that, you know, I'm still trying to keep to becoming a better Christian, trying to use my mentor's mentality, Yankee, to becoming a better Christian. Still on my way to do that. I got a little ways to go, but we're working on it. So there you go. Now, for a tiger, and I got more of the tigers with double. Let me see if I can get that up there. Hold on. By the way, please send me 2 emails. One to thetigerstacker@gmail.com. So if you want me to respond, I can. And thetigerstacker@yahoo.com, where I will print it out and put it in an envelope and mail it to you. Now, the next thing that is going to be as a giveaway, as a Christmas giveaway, is a double circle tiger round. I have more of these than anything else because I thought people would like these more. I have about half as much of the ones with the single circle and maybe the same amount with the dog world. So there it is. So put your name in the chat. We're going to have the Frosty not rigged wheel. And I'm putting my name in the chat. And if my name comes up, I'm giving away some more silver.
I'll jump on that train. If my name comes up, I will give away some silver as well.
You don't have to if you don't want to.
I wouldn't have offered if I didn't want to.
I understand.
Who in chat likes Ike dollars?
Check those dice on the stigma. On the Sigma. I have, but I can't put it into the already set up ports because it's bigger. I had to use the probe, the wand they call it, and it does. They verify. But I am thinking about getting the bridge, but that's about a $700 unit. So make sure your name's in the chat. Brown Sugar, I'm so very glad you're here. Every time I pop up somewhere, you're always so very nice to me. Thank you so much.
Brown Sugar is awesome, people. She loves to throw out compliments too. She's good. She's good people. All right, are we ready to pull this? You tell me when you're ready.
I'll tell you in a second. But I'm so very happy Brown Sugar has been so nice to me all the time. So Merry Christmas, Brown Sugar. You're getting a silver quarter.
Oh, very nice.
So I'm ready when you are, Frosty.
Okay, I'm going to pull the names right now. Oh, well, that didn't work. Let me try this again.
You're welcome, Brown Sugar. Thank you for being so very nice to me and my channel. Thank you, Joseph Lopez.
I was trying to see if I could get a emoji working, but it wasn't cooperating. All right. So this wheel is going to look a little bit funky. And if you guys don't like the look of it, I will just remove the image and do it the other way. So I'm trying to do something a
Okay.
little bit funnier. All right. So let's go ahead and share this. Present screen. Okay. Should be down there ready to go.
Oh, that's right. I'm working on it. It's coming up. Oh my goodness. Oh,
I know it's
love
kind
you
of
all.
hard to see the names, but anyway, this is a Christmas thing. I think it would be funny that way. All right. So why don't you roll the dice and let's add up the number, and that'll be the number of shuffles.
Okay. One or two dice. So 3 or 4 will make it too much.
Do 2 die.
2 dice? Okay.
I'm trying, Gary. I'm trying to keep him straight.
That's not an easy task, Gary. And the answer is 6.
All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Are we going with the first winner?
I hold on. Why don't we do this? Just to make it interesting and fun. 1 dice will tell you which name is the winner. The third winner.
Okay. So the first one who was so close but just missed it by a hair is the one and only Fat Baxter. Good, good. You got close. All right. The next almost would be winner, who is number 2 and stepped in it, according to Coin Crew, would be the one, the only me. So that means that the person who follows me is going to get that and something from me. And the winner of the golden dinner, or I should say silver dinner, is going to be the one and the only. Oh, look at this. Mark T. Bird 54. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Nice win. Nice win. I'm going to move this down here. Boom. Look who was right there. Look at that. I thought she was
Ooh,
going to pull it out.
ooh,
Brown sugar.
that would have been
She was
so
so
interesting.
close. Congratulations, Mark. Nice job.
Yeah,
So throw those emails in there, send it out. I'll throw my email in there. Do that. I've got a 40% candy I'm going to throw your way.
are you sure?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Unless you want to draw another one.
Well,
Everybody, happy holidays. I'm Bobby Flay, better known as Nacho Flay's dad.
What in the world was that?
what was what?
Better known as Bobby Boucher. That was really weird. You didn't hear that?
No. I
That's
got the
strange.
headsets. I got the headsets on right now.
Oh, I heard Bobby Boucher. All right. So we got the winner. So go ahead and
Was that coming from my computer?
I think so.
Huh. I'm going to try something. Tell me if you hear this. Right now? You hear that?
No.
Okay, good.
So Mark, there's my email address. Send me a claim email. Hey, MR, you have a good night. Get some rest. And if we don't talk to you beforehand,
MR, have a good
Have
night, my friend.
South America.
You sure you don't want to stay just long enough? Because we're about ready to give the second Tiger coin away. And then I think we're going to pretty much call it with one thing I want to try to do before we all gotta go to bed. Have a great night. You too, MR. You have a wonderful night. And
It
thank
could have
you
been
for
Bobby
everything.
Flay.
But by the way, do you realize by doing this Christmas wheel, you have beat me to my own Tiger wheel? I just realized
no,
that.
It's not a competition. It is.
I know. Just wasn't having the fun with it.
It's all about having fun. That's all it is.
Yeah, but even my competition stuff is just for kicks and giggles.
Oh, it's all fun. That's all it is.
Yeah. True. So,
all right, what's the next giveaway?
One of the Tiger coins. I'll bring one of each out here.
All right. We got it. We want to shuffle it up some more. We're going to run it as it is.
We can do the dice picking thing for the wheel here in a second.
All right.
You're the Tiger.
You want to put everybody back in, or you want to just run it as is?
Have people left the chat, or new people come in?
I'm sure maybe they have. I'll pull it again.
Okay. And the final one that I have of the White Tiger of the West.
I hate it when it does that.
And when we get ready to leave, unless everybody tells me they do or they don't, I'd like to leave on a Christmas song.
All right. So we got everybody back in. This is everybody who was current as of 1 minute ago.
Oh, I got to add my name into the chat. Hold on. Because if my name comes up, then I'm going to give one more away.
I got you already. You're right there.
Oh, okay. I'm in there. Okay, good.
Yep. I already took care of you.
Okay, thank you. And let's see here.
Roll it for the number of shuffles.
Okay, 1 or 2 dice for the shuffle and roll.
We'll leave the chat. What's up, Guillaume? How you doing, brother? Good to see you here. Mr. Barnaby.
Okay, 2 according to AA. Oh, I just had an idea.
Right there, brother.
7. Before we finalize, I do want to do a duck race. At least in
yeah, we got to do that. Hold on.
We forgot all about that.
I'm going to pull this down. You got to share your full screen. This is important. We need to do that first.
Yeah, let me set it up first. So before I set it up,
get that set up. This is very important.
Yeah, this is highly important here, everyone. We are going to do a duck race like no other duck race. And if any of you don't like the duck race, then there's something wrong with you. Now, it will rank up there with people who don't like Dolly Parton. There's something wrong with them. Let me get everything out of here so that we can do the very first ever known to YouTube and mankind tiger duck race. And if you all like it, we'll do it. We'll do them in the future, and I'll explain later. Okay, let's see how the screen looks. Okay, so let me get everything ready here. All right. Okay. So are you all ready? Put a 1 in the chat if you're ready.
Ready, ready, ready. Bum, 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 bum.
Okay. Tigers duck race. Say go, Frosty.
And go. Pa-dum, pa-dum.
Hold on. Got to get back over here.
Oh, that makes me laugh too hard. That's too funny. Yeah, they're chicks, but that's freaking hilarious.
I've tried getting ducks, but the closest I've got were chicks and rabbits, which is not so bad. The yellow duck died. Well, I was hungry. Come on, MR.
That was funny. I have to admit that turned out really funny.
So, what do you all think about Tiger's duck race?
I think
rabbit
it's
race.
awesome. Yeah, not rigged. Oh, that's hilarious. How long have we been joking about that?
Oh, at least 2 months.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's actually cool to actually see it happen. That's awesome.
I'm thinking about making this a regular. And tell me what you all think. Let me bring Frosty back up.
Gary's like, no, just no.
Where is he?
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, you'd have to do like those little Matchbox cars.
Yeah.
You know, the little orange tracks.
Yes.
So you'd have to have them so they like stayed in their track. But
yeah, I'm thinking the same thing, but yours is a little bit better. My idea.
Yeah, so there's some fun stuff that would have to be done, but we were joking about this for it's probably been about 2 months. I think you're right.
Almost the other
but
Tiger Stacker Yankee got to the ducks. They're rigged.
yeah, that was too fun. I knew what was coming, and it was still hilarious. So bravo,
I'm
brother,
toying with the
bravo.
idea if I can set these up like you're talking about, like maybe tracks. And please understand, what I'm going to suggest here is some sort of monetary thing, but I don't want it to be for my wallet. Okay, I do want to make money with YouTube, but I want the money to go to some sort of charity. And I'm open to suggestions. Whether it be some sort of thing, and if you want to put it to Ukraine, that's fine, but we'll put it to something where my hands never touch the money. Okay, or maybe we can talk to your friend Ida and throw it to St. Jude. And so if we do these things, dog rescue is a good thing too. Thank you, AA. So just something for the future, but I got to get probably need at least one more camera to run that way.
Well, we'll talk about some ideas because I have some ideas where it's beneficial, but it isn't the concerns that a lot of the members have.
Yeah.
Whereas you're not paying to maybe do something or not. So I have some ideas that'll keep it on the up and up.
Yeah,
But,
I'm not interested in what everyone else's deck races is.
I fully get that, but just so everybody knows, we have talked about this a lot. This was just pure. He messaged me today and said, "I got him," right? And so it was fun to see this. Tiger's a hoot, so it's fun, but we'll make sure that whatever's developed is on the up and up.
Okay, so I really wanted to do that. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Frosty.
Oh, yeah, it was awesome. All right, let me pull that wheel back up.
Okay. I'm ready this time.
All right, so we got the 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 for good measure.
Okay, and let's run one die to see which person, or do you want to run 2 die to see which person gets it?
Whatever you want to do, it's your call, your show.
Okay. AA, your choice, girlfriend.
I am just comedic relief.
1 or 2 dice. She must want to sleep on me.
4 dice.
Oh my goodness.
She called it. She called it.
Okay, that's going to be a lot of spins.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, well, I'm going to use 2 plastic ones because the ones with the tiger, one side shows the tiger face and the other one just shows the mint mark or whatever you want to call it. So I
know what you're doing, aspiring, but it's hilarious.
Would you tell me what she's doing? Because it totally eludes me.
She was just saying the number 4, but
okay, here we go. 3, 6, and another 6, 12.
All right, so the 12th name wins. Here we go. Let's do this. Do we need to reset the wheel of names?
I don't think so. Unless everyone thinks so, but I don't think so. Sorry,
wait,
UFO.
Wait. Don't do that. There you go. Silver Buff, thanks for playing. You didn't win this time.
Thank you, Silver Buff.
Number 3.
You get a lump of coal.
DJ Demon.
DJ Demon. You know what's the bummer about this wheel? Mrs. Coin Crew isn't on here, and I could kick her off for change.
Oh, Tiger Stacker's off the wheel.
Uh-oh, there goes my chance to lose another ounce of silver.
Metal Matters are going to swing down. It is Metal Matt. Congratulations. How many do we have? That's number 7.
No, that's number 4.
No, it's not more. That's more than 4.
I thought it was 4. If you think it's 7, then that would be 8.
Girl. All right, we got 5 more to go, or 4 more to go. I can't even count. Long live coins. All right, we're
Sorry,
down to the final
LLC.
3. Huh?
Said, sorry, LLC. You got a lump of coal.
Yeah, he lost like a 3 count, but that's okay. I'm on track.
Yeah.
We're down to the final 3. I'm keeping track. All right. And look at this. Is she gonna? Man, she shows up on so much stuff. Lucky lady didn't win this time. All right, and we've got the one before the person who wins, and who is that going to be? Is that going to be Spokane? It sure looks like Spokane. It is indeed. All right, so the winner is going to be the one, the only. Oh, it better be somebody good. Oh no, look at this. Who is this? Is it really a mod 1L? Congratulations.
Ellie Arms.
Absolutely awesome.
Congratulations, Ellie. And I probably need to mention this because, he's spinning again?
Yeah, this is for me.
Okay.
Hey, Guillaume, send me an email. I got something for you.
Okay. The only other thing is, and I remember LLC saying he wanted to give away something. You don't have to. I don't want you getting mad one way or the other. You don't have to, and if you want to, that's fine. If you don't want to, that's okay too.
My email's up there, Guillaume. Grab that email and send me something. Claim it. So if he wants to do a giveaway, let us know how you want to do your giveaway.
Okay. He says yes.
All right. Well, then we got to re-put the names up here because we need everybody to be able to be on it. Actually, I can't do it that way. Hold on. We got to pull names. Okay, let me pop this over real fast.
We have 47 people in there. We've been up to about 50 at one point. I want to thank everyone for coming and sharing time with us. Mama needs some milk and cookies.
All right, so we got all the new names in there.
What about
Santa
Tiger?
Give me long live. Give me a shuffle count.
What do you want, Long Live? You want to pick a number? You want me to roll 1 or 2 die?
Yep, this is your giveaway. You tell us how you want to do it. Ellie, you did win. You won a tiger round.
I'm going to assume you want to shuffle twice, or you want 2 die. The 2 is a little confusing. Thank you, AA. Santa Tiger needs some milk and cookies.
1 die roll.
1 die roll. Okay. 1
2
die.
shuffles, 1 die roll for the winner.
Okay. He clarified?
Well, he said 2 and then 1 die roll. So
that's 1. So I'm assuming
first name. So whoever it falls on is the winner. You ready?
Yes.
Fire it away. Thanks, Metal Matt. Appreciate you. And the
Thank you, middleman, for being here.
Oh man, is it going to be GAW again? Lucky bugger. Look at this. GAW
How about
again.
that? Okay.
Hey, Guillaume, get a hold of Long Lived, and he's got an ounce of silver for you.
By the way, if you haven't subscribed to Long Live, he's also in the numismatic wheelhouse. He's more into the ancient coins though, so he loves all the ancient stuff. Are you into the ancients also, Frosty?
My wife's not that old.
Oh man!
Oh wait, I didn't say that out loud, did I? I thought I was on mute. No, I'm just.
Oh, did I ever tell you that's how
she's
I got
younger than
married?
I am. So.
Did I ever tell you that's how I got married?
What's that?
Okay, I'll make it as quick as possible. My wife had her own introduction service, kind of like her own Match.com in Ukraine. It was a smaller organization in her own little town of Nikolaev. But she was affiliated with big names such as Anastasia. And Anastasia, don't use Anastasia. They're scammers. But also, oh gosh, I've just had a brain fart. If you look at loveme.com, that's the name of the good organization that I was affiliated with. So she was affiliated with them and other ones. And she was going to introduce me to someone else. That woman was not good for me. And I figured that out on the first date. The next day, everyone thought I was mad. I wasn't. I thought I was broken hearted. I wasn't. I was mad. And someone said, well, why don't you marry her, my now wife? I said, I can't. She's already married. She corrected me. And, we ended up dating for 4 days in a row. I got engaged on the fourth date. We went to a monastery and got married at a monastery 6 days later. And there was a point I was going to make to that. What did you say, Frosty? There was a point I was going to make, and I lost track of my thought.
Are you into ancients? And I said, no, she's not that old.
But there was something else that he said too. God almighty.
Tiger squirreled himself.
Damn straight. So, oh, that reminds me.
Something that you were showing, I don't recall.
There was,
because I said she's actually younger than me.
Oh, by the way, that's a different story. I looked at her and I said, you know what? I married an old girl. And she says, what do you mean you marry an old girl? I'm 14 years younger than you. And I says, that's my point. I'm used to dating girls 20 to 25 years younger than me. I married an old girl.
Wow.
And she looked at me, you terrible man. Anyway, I said a bad word. It goes into the curse bowl. So, we have been at this for 2 hours and 50 minutes.
Yeah, long day.
Yeah, it's a long day. I got another one coming up tomorrow. But I wanted to thank you all. And I just really, really need this channel, and I need this community. I hope for one day when I can actually have my grandson more in my life. I'm so hopeful for the day when my son's not going to be using him as a weapon. But you all allow me to have. Oh yeah, we did fall in love pretty fast with Amy, and that's kind of the way. That's kind of the way I do it. You know, I'm either all in or I'm not all in. So, but basically, I want to thank you all. You've made this a wonderful Christmas stream for me. Everyone, I want you to thank this man here who has allowed me to use his tech on his channel to have a giveaway while we try to figure out what in the world is wrong with my computer. And I want everyone to thank him for being here, allowing us to run his wheel, and thank him more by subscribing to his channel. Subscribe, like something, say a comment, hit the bell notification so YouTube doesn't take you off of his channel. And for those of you who haven't subscribed to Dog World, please do so. I will, and send me an email. I will send you a sticker of both. By the way, let's just do this also. Those of you who've won something, send me an email and I'll send you stickers of both also. So, and if some of you have not subscribed to my channel, please give me a thumbs up. Like something in one of the videos, give me a comment, hit the bell notification. I have 800 plus, almost 900 plus view hours left to go before we hit 300 view hours, and then we will give away 3 Tiger coins. And I got something special planned. I don't know exactly what, but I'm going to give away something special for 2,000 subscribers. So when I hit 2,000 subscribers, I'm going to make something special for a giveaway. But I do want to thank, again, Frosty, all of you, all of my mods. And mods, please make sure that you send me an email to send you the Christmas gift. So I really want you to love on each other. Remember, we are here to protect each other and our families. We are here to prepare for what's coming. I honestly believe we are in the earlier stages of Revelations, and I think my wife is right. Let it come. We can't stop it anyway. Let it come, because when it gets here, we're going to meet our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. And even if those of you don't share my religion, it's okay. When he comes, I'm sure he'll give you a chance to come through his doors with welcome arms. Okay? So I'm going to, there we go. I'm going to end this with a Christmas carol. You can sing along if you want. It's going to be a cappella. And I hope my allergies aren't going to stop me. Once again, I'm not a professional. I am an amateur. So let's get this. Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining. This is the night of our dear Savior. Long lay the world in sin and pining, till he appeared and it saw that its blood. A thrill of hope The weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. On your knees, oh, hear the angel voices. Oh, night divine, oh, night when Christ was born. Oh, night divine, oh, night divine. Sorry. Sorry, my voice is cracking. I was getting it. Cause the rain, on this, lift up your name. Divine, honor divine. I'm going to stop right here because my voice is cracking. I'm probably going to need to get my allergy medicine started.
Hi, I'm Jane Fonda. I'm Lily Tomlin. And I'm
Frosty, you still here?
And I'm also here. I'm Jean Diane Rayfield.
I thought it was
I am still here.
Okay, cool. I hope my broken voice from the allergies didn't ruin it all for you.
No, not at all. I just wanted you to have your clothes out, so I put myself in the basement.
You can do that to yourself?
Yeah, easy.
I didn't know that.
No, I can't bring myself out of the basement.
I just did. You're up here.
No, I can't.
Okay.
Like, I can't put myself up on the stream, but I can take myself out.
Oh, okay. Well, everyone, I want to thank you all for everything. Protect yourselves and your family. And when Frosty's video comes out, it's going to be about protecting yourself in other ways. Please watch it. And please hit the like. Mine will come out about protecting and stacking in a different way. And like I said, it's probably going to come out in 2 or 3 pieces. So I hope that you will like that, even though it will be more about protecting yourself in a non-gold and silver way. But if you don't survive, you won't be able to use your gold and silver anyhow. So I want to thank everyone for being here. God bless everyone.
If I don't talk to you before, have a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to all of you. Good night, everyone. God bless.